do our snooze and our scout programs. So we're going to show you a little bit about what we have to offer for you as a Girl Scout.
Hi, my name is Alex, and I work at the Toledo Zoo. Specifically, I work in our Museum of Natural History, and I'm going to go in here today and show you guys some of the animals the zoo can offer to any aspiring Girl Scout seeking some badges. In the Museum of Natural History, we like to highlight biodiversity, the great variety of life. One of the best habitats to highlight that in is the tropics. Let's go take a look. Welcome to the tropical rainforest. This is one of the most biodiverse habitats on Earth. Here in the tropics, we have a lot of animals, including our poison dart frog and poison arrow frogs. This is our golden poison arrow frog. We also have hundreds of different species of plants from tropical habitats all around the world, a few different birds, and gecko species, all highlighting biodiversity in just that one habitat. And we have many other habitats represented here in our museum. We'll go take a look at a few more. Another nice biodiverse habitat that we have highlighted in the Museum of Natural History is a local one, native prairies. We've done a lot of work here at Toledo Zoo over the past few years to build back up prairie habitat that once existed here before people lived. And you can still visit some areas that look like this, thanks to Toledo Zoo's Conservation Department, where we're trying to bring back habitat to help butterflies and other pollinators and many other native species of reptiles, birds, and even mammals to flourish in our native prairies. Here in the arthropods room of our museum, we have a lot of bugs. Bugs are one of the most diverse groups of animals on the planet. There are so many different cool little creepy crawlies from around the world. Everything from centipedes, and scorpions, and spiders, to even crabs. As well as our three-body segment, six-legged, and pentabearing insect friends we know and love.
Hi, I'm Jess, and I'm going to take you to explore now our nature's neighborhood, where you can meet live animals and you guys can see some more endangered species that we can't really show everyone else. And you can meet some of our native habitats. Other things you can do here at the Toledo Zoo are we have animals that you guys can meet. So I'm going to get one of our endangered species out. So this here is Sardinera, and she is a Virgin Island boa. But what's really cool about her is she's actually an endangered species. Now, how many of you have ever got to touch an endangered species? Not very many, probably. But here at the zoo, you'd actually get to learn all about her and touch her, along with a variety of our other animals that we have here in the collection.
Cool.
Exotic things we have here at the zoo, but we also have some really cool native things. Let's go check out our butterfly hut. Here we have Mitch taking care of the butterflies. Mitch, do you want to tell us a little bit about our hut?
Sure, this is what's called the butterfly hut here at the Toledo Zoo. It's a nature's neighborhood. And what we do in here is we raise primarily monarch butterflies. So we have monarchs in here right now. We have their host plants, which are swamp milkweeds. And right now, this particular generation of monarchs, late August, these are the ones that are hatching out now that are going to be doing their migration down to Mexico. So as we have adults come out, we have some caterpillars here. Let me see if I can find one. I'll show it to you. So these, like this caterpillar right here, this is like a third instar monarch butterfly caterpillar. So as this guy grows up, he's going to get a lot bigger, and as he goes through the life cycle, and as he pops out as an adult, probably about 3 weeks from now or so, this guy is going to be migrating and on his way down to the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, where monarch butterflies spend the winter. And then next March, they start the journey back north, laying their eggs in places like Texas. That generation goes through their life cycle, and then they journey on up here into Ohio, where we see them in like May. This is a conservation program that we have here at the Toledo Zoo. So the education department participates in it with this hunt so that we can talk to people who visit us about monarchs. But we also have a monarch program in our conservation department where we actually tag thousands of monarchs and track those movements as they move down to Mexico. So we put these little tags on the monarchs and the adults, and if someone happens to encounter a tag monarch, they can call the number on the tag, and we can track where our monarch migrated to. So, for instance, a couple of years ago, we tagged one in Huron, Ohio, with a group of students over near Sandusky, right around mid-October, and that thing showed up way down in Leakey, Texas, in mid-November. So, in about 30 days, it made a trek of about 1,250 miles. So it's kind of cool to be able to talk to visitors about it. Like I said, it's a really interesting conservation program. And it's one that people can participate in locally because you can walk outside your door and you can see monarch butterflies.
Awesome. Thanks, Mitch.
My pleasure.
So you can also come to the zoo and help make enrichment for some of our animals. So if you look around at some of the exhibits while you're here, you're going to see all kinds of cool stuff inside of them. Some things are natural and some things we make. So when you come to the zoo, you can help us make enrichment for some of our animals. Now, you also can do those programs and go to the places that we've shown you, or you can come explore the zoo at night through a snooze. So you can sleep in Nature's Neighborhood or some of our other exhibits that we have here at the zoo and do a night hike